Good morning to all. Good morning. I hope I am audible. Good morning to all. Good morning. Am I audible, guys? If I'm audible means please mention in the comment box. If I'm audible means please mention in the comment box. Good morning to all. Good morning. Today we are going to discussing about a very boom technology that is related to the virtual reality and augmented reality. Good morning. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? If I am audible means please mention in the comment box. Yes. Good morning to all. Hello everyone. This is Philip from pantechelearning, and I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with pantechelearning anytime, anywhere and any places. We are always supporting to the students in a technical way. What is our main vision? We are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all today's workshop related to the AI VR. Okay, so I welcome you all once again. I welcome you all. I welcome you all. I need more interaction, guys, from you. So after that only I am going to continue this particular workshop. Good morning to all. Are you guys excited to listening this particular workshop? Are you guys excited to listening this particular workshop? If you guys are really excited means please mention in the comment box as well. If you guys are really excited to listen in the classes means please mention in the comment box. It is not a regular class. It is not a regular class. I need more interaction from you guys. I need more interaction. So that's why I'm asking. Yeah. If you guys are really excited means please mention in the comment box. Is okay? Right. So without delay. So the workshop based on the augmented reality and virtual reality. I have to thank for this particular opportunity for Vijaya Institute of Technology for the Women's, the management and also the principal, the department of ECE. So I have to thank for this particular wonderful opportunity to share this knowledge about the AR, VR, technology. Okay, so without delay, I'm going to entering the today's topic. So now the current scenario, we are living in the artificial intelligence technology, right? So every time you are asking about the one particular technology, we are living in that one particular technology. So 10 years before, you could think 10 years before, we don't know about these several technologies. Because we can't know about that, we are not living in that particular technology, because we don't have such a knowledge about the technology. But now we are living in we are living in that artificial intelligence technology. Everybody knows about this, but some people doesn't understand about this, why we are living in that particular technology. Every day we are using the technology day by day and every minute with the help of the mobile phone. In presently, so normally in 10 years before we are talking about artificial intelligence and digital India like that, right? But now we are entering the technology and we are using the technology. The people are practiced to using the technology day by day. That is nothing but one of the best example technology, that is artificial intelligence with the help of the machine learning, deep learning and computer vision. Right? So for artificial intelligence technology, we are using every minute and every seconds we are using, like, for example, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat and Lenskart and Google Pay. So these are the best example, Google Map, YouTube. So these are the things we are using every day and we are living with the technology. That is the dreams come true. Now we are using the technology. Next we are going to forward to the booming technology, that is virtual reality and augmented reality. So most of the people are asking, what is the meaning of the virtual reality and what is the meaning of the augmented reality? So we are going to interact with the digital world, in the sense that is nothing but the virtual reality. And we are going to make some changes in the virtual environmental, in the sense that is augmented reality. How it can be possible? How it can be possible? Because of the technology is growing every day. That's why I am comparing the past 10 years and now. Because the technology may be booming every day. You can't believe that actually. You can't believe that. Maybe that the past 10 years before, you could think like, it is not possible like that. But now we are living in artificial intelligence technology. We are using that particular technology. That particular technology is more helpful to the human. Right? So that is the present scenario. In the same way, the virtual reality and augmented reality will move forward to, we can communicate to the virtual and we are going to live with the virtual world. Of course, it can be possible. Maybe that after 10 years. In the future, you could realize. In the future, you will be realized on that. Maybe that because of we are living in the artificial intelligence technology, when you compare the past 10 years, maybe that time you was thinking like, it is not possible like that. But now we are living that, right? The same thing, it will be happen for the same technology for AR and VR. So that is possible. So AR, VR technology now, currently it is going to booming in a future. Definitely after 10 years, it will be, making some trending technology, of course. Currently it is a trending technology. Maybe that after 10 years we are going to living in that particular technology, of course, like artificial intelligence technology. So now we are going to explore your virtual world. So without delay, I am going to discussing about your virtual reality and augmented reality. So what is the meaning of in this particular session? We are going to discussing about the virtual reality and augmented reality. So what is the meaning of that particular thing? So what is the differentiation between the augmented reality and virtual reality? And one more thing, currently the research in progress, that is metaverse. That already you know that, right? Yeah. So without delay, first one, what is virtual reality? What is virtual reality? Do you have any idea about this, guys? Do you have any idea about this? If you have any idea about virtual reality, you have to mention in the comment box, because I need more interaction. Okay, so this is not a regular class. Try to understand. You can communicate in that particular platform, that is comment box. So do you have any idea about related to the virtual reality? If you have any idea about that, then this is please mention in the comment box. Because I need more interaction, guys. Then only I can understand you are listening to classes or not. I don't know exactly, right? Yeah, okay, fine. So without delay, what is virtual reality? Virtual reality is simulated 3D environment that enable the users to explore, to interact with the virtual. That means virtual surrounding. In the way of approximately, it is going to the reality. For example, you can imagine, I want to get into the sky. I want to get into the sky. How it can be possible? It is, it is in a real time, it can't be possible. But in a virtual world, it can be possible. You can move to that particular sky and you are going to walk in the sky. That can be possible with the help of the virtual reality. That is the best example. You want to enter into the sky, you want to walk into the sky in the sense. That is not possible in a, real time. But it can be possible in the virtual world. That is nothing but we can going to interact with the virtual world. We can interact with the 3D environmental. That can be possible with the help of the virtual reality technology. Then the environmental created the computer hardware and software. How it can be possible? The environmental can be created with the help of the hardware and also the software. So it is supported. For example, the virtual reality in the sense we are going to interact with the 3D simulated environmental. How it can be possible? With the help of the hardware and also the software. Right? So that's why I mentioned here. Then the environmental created with the hardware, computer hardware and also the software. Although the users need wearing the devices as helmet. That is like, these particular things. These particular devices will help to get into that particular virtual environmental. That can be possible with the help of software and also the hardware. In hardware side, we need several things to environmental and feel the virtual world in the sense that is, helmets and gloves is very necessary to interact with the 3D simulated virtual environment. So that's why I mentioned here. So the users need to wear the devices such as helmet, goggles to interact the environmental. So what is the objective of the virtual reality? In the sense, we can interact to the 3D environmental. That can be possible with the help of virtual reality. So that's why I said to you, right? So if you want to go to entering into the sky, in the sense that can be possible with the help of these particular, virtual environmental. That particular technology will get into that. You can walk and you can interact and you can feel that particular environmental. That can be possible. That means the natural and artificial is going to interact and it is going to merge with the help of that particular technology. That is virtual reality. Okay, right. So you can see the example. Once you are going to wearing that particular, virtual reality helmet and headset. This headset will help to get into that particular environmental with the help of the hardware and also the softwares. Once you are going to use that particular technology, you are going to entering into that, you feel like, you are going to drive the car. You are going to drive the car. You can feel that. But that is not in a reality. But it is a virtual reality. Okay, you can feel once you are using these particular, several devices, you can, feel that particular naturally. But it is artificial technology. Right? So you can feel, you can see here in this particular, display. We can, like for example, this is fully interacted, immersive technology because of the virtual reality having the several types. Okay, right. So here, this is the best example for the virtual reality. You can interact to the virtual environmental, 3D simulated virtual environmental with the help of these particular devices and also the technology. That means we need several hardware and also the software. Okay, Right. Once you are going to use this in the set, you can feel it that 3D simulated, virtual environment. That means you can feel definitely within a 5 minutes, you are going to get into that particular virtual world. Okay, right. So that is the best example. This picture will say all about the virtual reality. Okay, right. The next thing, you can see this video. You can see this video. This baby, this girl is feeling the virtual reality. And she is automatically using that particular, virtual reality helmet, VR helmet, that will be helped to get into that particular world. So that is the reason the girl reacted like that. Then only the girl reacted like that automatically. You can see this, no? You can see this girl activity. She is simply sitting wearing the helmet, right? But automatically she is doing something because of the environmental can react like that. With the help of that particular virtual environmental, it is going to create and it is going to make the girl like this. That is nothing but we are going to feel the environmental and you are going to interact to that particular environmental. Okay, just a minute guys. Now, what is the types of the virtual reality? It having the, 4 different types. The first one, non-immersive. And second one, semi-immersive. And third one, fully immersive. And fourth one, collaborative. The first one, non-immersive in the sense, it does nothing but like, the gaming experience. You can't interact to that particular gaming, but you can feel that. But you can't, change anything, you can't touch anything. So that is like not immersive. It is nothing but the virtual experience only. So the best example, gaming. The best example, gaming for the non-immersive. The semi-immersive in the sense, maybe that similar things, maybe that you can, for example, with the help of some sensors, you can, your head like turn like that in the sense, the virtual environmental will be the, move like that. Once you are going to use that particular helmet, particular headset, or helmet, or headset, VR headset or helmet, that time you feels like shakiness, but you can't interact to that particular environmental. That is the semi-immersive. That is the semi-immersive. You can't feel, for example, once you are going to entering into that semi-immersive technology, that time you are wearing the helmet or what is that headset. That time you feel like you feel like you are entering into that particular environmental. That time you can feel like once you are with the help of that particular sensor, because of the headset having the sensors. Once you are move like that in the sense that the virtual environmental also moves like that. That you can feel in that the semi-immersive. And you can't feel the sounds and fully affected. Not connected with the fully affected. But when you are going to entering the fully immersive, that is this technology, these types, it having the like fully all fully experience. For example, maybe that sound and interact to that particular environmental. Maybe that you can touch the environmental. When you are going to entering that virtual environmental by using the headset or helmet or gloves, that time you can touch and you can interact. How you can interact with that particular 3D simulated environmental? How it can be possible? With the help of the helmet or headset and with the help of the gloves. You can interact and you can touch that particular environmental and you can feel all the things, the sound effect, all the things. That is fully immersive. That is fully immersive. So collaborative in the sense it is combined with the augmented reality and also the virtual reality technology. and it will be help to interact to that with the help of the chat. That is the collaborative. So that's why I mentioned here. The technology has come along the way to provide the realistic, sensory engagement. So how you can, feel the reality of that particular virtual environmental with the help of the sensors of, because the sensors is attached with that particular headset. So that's why it shows the premises for the business use in the number of the industries. If you went for example, if you are going to the one particular mall in the sense, selective malls, they are, now they are using the game platform, they are using the virtual reality technology. For 1 hour, they are charging nearly 1,000 rupees or something. But try to do that. Try to feel that and try to experience in that. Maybe that you had an experience about this. In Chennai, I feel, I had seen 2-3 different malls. They are, installing this particular virtual reality lab for gaming. Okay, right. So if possible, you can go and feel that one. Okay, right. So here the virtual reality, experience, we need 2 different things. The first one is headset or helmet, and the second one is gloves. The headset will help to get into that particular environment. So that is the hardware here needed. The VR component, VR hardware is used to produce, to manipulate the, VR users. So in this particular hardware, it having the, several sensors depending on your actions. Once you are, shaking like that and moving like that, in the sense, the sensor will, sensing that, and automatically the environmental will be moving like that. Okay, right. So the VR, AR, VR users, that means we need that particular headset. These can be, these can be worn on the body and used to separate away from the user. And VR hardware uses the sensor to tracking the motion. So that's why I mentioned here. For example, if you're moving like this, and if you're moving like this, and if you're moving like this in the sun, the sensor will be sense your, motions. So that's why I mentioned here. The VR hardware is uses to sensor to tracking the motion. For example, the uses buttons presses and controlling the movement, such as hands and head actions and eye actions. Eye motions and head motions and hand actions, it is going to, sensing with the help of these sensors. Okay, here one of the important things, that is the lens in that particular device. The lens can feel to entering into that particular environmental, that can be possible. Okay, right. So the VR hardware and software will help to generate and create, the computer generate the 3D images and the videos, and these output cast lens to mounted on the goggle and or headset. The headset is strapped onto that user's head over the eye, such as that the user visually immersed in the content that they are viewing. So with the help of the lenses and with the help of the headset, it can be possible to immerse that particular virtual environmental. So that's why I mentioned here, the virtual hardware and software will help to generate and create the computer generate the 3D images and the videos, and this output cast to lens mounted on the goggle. So it is mounted inside the goggle or headset. The headset is strapped on the user's head over the eye like this, such as that the user visually immersed into get into the content they are viewing. So as I said before, you want to feel the sky, you want to walk in the sky in the sun, that can be possible with the help of this particular device. That is nothing but VR glasses or headset. So this is the best example you can see here. This is the best example. For example, this is the virtual reality. This particular person is going to get into that particular environment with the help of the 2 different lenses. 2 different lenses. That's why I mentioned here the example of the user using the VR glasses to headset. Okay, right. And the example to understand the sense of the touch and feel in the virtual reality. That means the user is using the VR glasses and hand avatar to browse through and interact with the VR content. For example, you can touch the environmental in the sense, you can feel it and you can interact with that particular 3D virtual environmental. The cloud to transmit the motion from the hand to the virtual computing or processing unit. Then the system or reflecting the action on the display. So this is the process I mentioned here. The gloves transmitting the some motion from the hand to the virtual computing or processing unit. A system will reflecting the action on the display. That is nothing but the interaction between the user and also the virtual environmental. Okay, right. So it will be reflect the action based on the glove. The glove will help to interact with the environmental because of the hand transmit the signal to that particular environmental. Then only it will be processing and reflecting the reflect on the actions in the display. So the AR will also transmit the signals and actions back to the user. Definitely it can be possible. For example, you want to touch one plant that is in virtual world in the sun, that will be also reacted like it will be moving like that. Once you are going to picking that one particular product in the sun, that can be also possible. That is nothing but the interaction with the help of the glove. Okay, right. So if you guys are really enjoying the session means, please mention in the comment box. If you guys are really enjoying the session means, please mention in the comment box. I need more interaction. It is not a regular class. Try to understand that. Okay. So if you guys are really enjoying the session, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button and mention in the comment box as well. Okay. Right. So without delay, so this is the construction and this is the construction of that particular procedures. This image is explaining the light sensor. This image explaining the light sensors are employed to the sense the light is reflected from the eye, and once the light is absorbed by the pupil and that pupil's position affect the light and reflected back by the eye and sensed to the photodiode. You can see here this is the lens. Okay, this is the VR lens. This is the eye. So this is nothing but the diffuse reflection. Okay, diffuse reflection. It is passing through the this particular VR lens. This is nothing but the specular reflection. Okay, some physical terms here. Okay, reflection. After that, this VR signal receiving that particular things. So these particular lens can possible to get into that particular environmental. Because of we are going to connect that particular environmental, we are going to entering in that particular environmental in the sense that can be possible with the help of the VR lens. That means here the light sensor will be there. So because of viewing the angle and the sensing devices will be there. So based on the diffuse reflection, it will be reflected to the lens. Then the specular reflection will be there and the screen will be reflected to the lens again, and you can feel that. That signal we are going to receiving by the eye. That's why I mentioned here. Right? Yeah. So this is the way this lens can possible to feel the environmental. Feel the environmental. That's why I mentioned here. The image explained that the light sensors are employed in the sense the light will be reflected from the eye, and once the light is absorbed from the pupil, then the pupil's position affected by the light and reflected back by the eye and sensed by the photodiode. Some physical terms will be there. So what is the procedure in the sense? Here the diffusion reflection will be passed to the lens, that is the VR lens. Then this this lens will absorb the VR screen. That VR screen return back to the eye. Okay, return back to the eye. Then only the human can realize the virtual environmental. That means this lens will help to get into that particular environmental. For example, this is a Himalayas mountain. You can feel that. Just imagine. Just imagine. So you are going to imagine one thing in the sense that can be possible with the help of these particular devices and technology. You want to get into the Himalayas mountain and walk into that particular, snows and this and all. In the sense that can be possible with the help of one single device. With the help of one single device, that can be possible. You are spending more money to entering, for the, real experience in the sense that will be getting more money, that will be, valuable for more money to travel into that and spending the more money. But if you feel like, in a, like a virtual environmental in the sense, that is, very easy, right? With the help of the single device. This single device can give the same feel. Of course, the same feel you can get it for the, this particular virtual reality technology. Okay, fine. So this is the procedure. This is the procedure for virtual reality, right? So next, these are the devices available. This all of the devices is available in a different brands. The first one, cardboard VR headset. So this is for smartphones. This is for the smartphones. The basic lens will be there. So this will be normally 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees. I don't know exactly, but it will be chargeable for 1,000 rupees only, I think so. The cardboard VR headset will get into that, the mobile virtual environmental. That can be possible. You are going to attach it in that particular devices, then only you can feel that, particular virtual world. That particular screen, you can get into that with the help of that single lenses. And one more thing, the Google, giving these particular devices, okay, inverted these particular devices. It is also the lens will be there. You can see here. And this is a mobile device for that. So some smartphones are accessing the virtual, reality. But maybe that, some of the mobile phone, previous mobile phones don't have that particular access. But now the present, new mobile phones, it having that options. That means virtual reality options. So the Google cardboard, VR headset with the control in the sense the sensing devices will be there. For example, if you are going to move like that, you are, it is going to detecting the motions of the head and also the eye. Okay, then this is Google and this is what Samsung Gear VR. So this is also the same controller. So the controller will be there. So this is the controller. That is nothing but the remote. You can control all the things. Okay, you can control for that particular virtual environmental. That can be possible. So these devices are presently available. These devices are presently available. If possible means you can buy that and get into that particular virtual environmental and you can feel that particular virtual environment. Okay, right. So now next I am going to enter. This is the gallery. This particular link. Now the presently in Abu Dhabi, one particular lab will be there for virtual reality. Okay, one virtual reality particular lab will be there. They invented 1 year before, I think so. Okay, so you can see this video. Just search. Okay, just search VR 3D visual world in Abu Dhabi. Okay, just search in Google. YouTube. You can watch the video and you can get the more knowledge about that particular video. In presently it is available in Abu Dhabi. Okay, just watch that and you can understand maybe that because of practical experience. Okay, fine. So now next important things, augmented reality. Okay, before entering the augmented reality, I am going to discussing about the applications of virtual reality. Okay, applications of virtual reality. So before entering the augmented reality, I am going to discussing about the applications of virtual reality. The first one, training. Okay, so VR makes it possible to train the personal safety and efficiency and coefficiently, such as firefighter and EMTs and police officer for the security, soldier to train and surgeon for the medical personals. For example, with the help of these particular virtual world, it can help to train the candidates. It can help to train the candidate. for the healthcare department, for the police officers, and for the soldier. Initially, pilot for airline, they are using this particular technology for practicing the training people. So they are using this particular technology for training the pilot experience. So in the same way, we can implement it firefighting, EMTs and police officers and soldier and surgeon or other medical personnels. For example, surgery procedure also you can train with the help of this particular virtual environment, with the help of the VR technology. That is one of the important application, the first one. Second one, the education. The VR offers the educational institute a new method for teaching and learning. It can provide the student with imitate the insight into the environmental that are typically inaccessible, and while keeping them engaged in the learning process. So once you are inventing this one, once you are going to inventing this particular technology in this one, the students will be more interested to learn all the topics. For example, they can experience in a practical way. Now they are learning in a subject knowledge only. Once you are going to implementing this particular technology in this one, that time it can be possible, the practical experience, they can also feel with the help of this VR technology, right? So normally they are reading the book and understanding some concepts, but that is not a useful present learning technology. But once you are going to using this particular technology, this will be a new method, and it will be help to learn the practical way, and they had an experience about, and they getting more knowledge about this. Hope you guys are understood about this. If you guys are understand in the sense, please mention in the comment box yes Philip. If you guys are understanding about this particular concepts in the sense, just mention in the comment box yes Philip. Just try to understand, it is not a regular class, so that's why I'm expecting the more interaction from you guys. I need a more interaction from you. So if you guys are understanding about this particular concepts in the sense, just mention in the comment box yes Philip. Okay, so without delay, I'm going to entering the next applications of VI entertainment. So already the VR presently in gaming. So that is also one kind of the environmental, right? Yeah. The VR has already had an impact on the gaming. So already we knew this because we are for example, the best example PUBG and several games. Okay, right. So and also Pokemon. So that are also best example for that the virtual reality experiences. Already it is a biggest impact on the gaming, but it is also the promises to transform into the films. Maybe that you hadn't watched in several films in the Hollywood. Okay, they are displaying on that because they are always advanced in the technology when comparatively us, right? They are always advanced in the technology. They are give some information about the technology every film, right? So when comparatively us, we are always talking about only sentiments and several things for the humans, but they are always talking about the technology. They are taking the movie related to the technology, and they are conveying the technology every day. They are moving forward to the futures, right? So several movies are for example, it is most important technology in current scenario. For example, I will talking about the AI. Okay, so in YouTube, one of the documentary film will be there, that is in a serious wise. So that name is The Age of AI. That particular documentary, they are taking the movie as a documentary for the projects of AI. Okay, the projects of AI. They are trying the different domains. For example, they are creating one virtual baby. They are created one virtual baby. That particular baby is giving the emotion and taking the emotion, and that baby is making the conversation to the people. That is based on the artificial intelligence technology. That is also, we can interact with the virtual environment. So that documentary will say about that artificial intelligence technology as well. Because they are taking the movie related to the documentary of AI. Maybe that music composition, how they can make it, how they did make that this particular things. These all are the things they had making the movies as a documentary. So you should watch that. It is available in YouTube. Okay, it is available in YouTube. Once you're watching that, in the sense, you can understand more about the technology as well. Okay, right. So fine. So here the environmental, entertainment, but also it is a promises to transform the film and television industries, providing the viewers with an immersive experience that put into them right into the scene. Maybe that you had an experience while you are watching in the Hollywood movies. Definitely they implementing some technologies. Definitely they are always talking about the technology, right? So then only you had an experience and you can feel that the particular virtual environment. Definitely you can feel that. Okay, they are always, once you are watching into that particular space related movies or related to the technology movies in the sense, they are always, making in front of the screen, like, they are touching and they are interacting with the virtual world. They are entering the password in the sense, just they are entering like, just like that. How? So that is nothing but the virtual environment with the help of helmet and also the glove. Okay, right, fine. And real estate, that means the VR can benefit real estate in a number of ways. For example, the architect can show the details plans in the 3D format, and the home buyer can tour the home virtually. Before construction, they making some virtual effect for that particular construction. The party or buyer, the home buyer, they can feel before construction how it can be, how it will be. The kitchen will be like that, the hall will be like that. They can experience before the construction because of the virtual effect. Okay, right. Okay, fine. Next, just a minute. And healthcare. Yes, okay. And the healthcare. So healthcare, in the sense, the VR has a potential to benefit to individual across the healthcare industry, including patients, practitioner, researcher. The VR shows the promises to treating the disorders such as, several diseases. And the doctor might be able to use the VR when working the patients, explaining the diagnosis, and treating the treatment options they had discussed. For example, one particular surgery. Okay, one particular surgery for that particular patient. They can explain the treatment about that particular disease. It can be possible with the help of the virtual effect. If the doctor explains in this, maybe that they feels like, can't understand. But when they had an experience in a real time or with the help of the virtual world in this, that time they can understand more. So that's why I mentioned here that we are when working with the patients to explain the diagnosis or treatment options. The VR will help to do that. Okay, you can see this picture will say about that. The doctor is doing something. The doctor is doing something. It is nothing but the doctor can interact with the virtual world by using the headset and also the glove and also the hand glove. He is doing to inject in the just side, right? He feels like making the procedure. He feels like making the procedure, but in a reality it is not. But he is doing in a virtual world. He is doing in a virtual world. Hope you guys are understood about this. If you guys are really interested, means please mention in the comment box, guys. Yeah. So that is nothing but a VR training in medicine. Okay, right. So and this is entertainment and retail. So retail, in the sense the VR has already some inroad into the retail. That means, but the Interstice has only scratched the surface. So with the right app, the customer will be able to try to, for example, clothes, accessories of the humans. So that can be possible with the help of the virtual world. Okay, so these are the applications for the virtual world. So without delay, I am going to entering to discussing about the augmented reality. Okay, right. So what is augmented reality exactly? So it is some of the people, making the debate related to the, it is also one of the, virtual reality. They said like that. Yes, it is a part of the virtual reality, of course. Okay, right. The augmented reality also sometimes is referred as the types of the virtual reality. Sometimes it is nothing but the virtual reality. It is a part of the virtual reality. And virtual, simulations are overlaid onto the real world environmental. That means what in the sense, for example, this augmented reality can make something on the real world. Can make something on the real world environmental. That's why I mentioned here, the virtual world simulations are overlaid onto the real world environmental. For example, I want to fix, beside me, one particular monkey. Okay, just an example. One particular monkey beside me. That can't be possible to make because I am the real world. and that particular monkey is a virtual world. We can make it. Okay, so that is nothing but matching like that. Okay, right. So the virtual simulations are overlaid onto the real world environment in order to enhance that particular things. For example, the furniture retailer might be provide an app that enable to user point of view their phones at a room. Okay, the phones at a room to visualize what new chair will be look like. What new chair will be look like at that particular location. What sofa will be look like at that particular location. It can be possible. For example, you are going to make and fixing one particular sofa in the hall in the sense that is okay or not, that is suitable or not. We can realize and we can feel before buying the products. That can be possible, augmented reality. Right now, hope you guys are understood. That can be done with the help of the augmented reality technology. Okay, right. I will show the example, then only you can understand easily. Okay, fine. Yeah. So why we need augmented reality? So several points will be there. I will be explained. Very faster because of only 15 minutes we have. Okay. Actually, I don't have a time 1 hour, but it is okay. We'll explain it between the 15 minutes. Okay, right. So first one, easy to access. Easy to access. That means AI is a common and easy to access as the main objective is to cover the digital information on the physical one. That means we can cover the digital information on the physical world. That means the real world. For example, I want to changing my hairstyle. In the sense, with the help of augmented reality, we can we can change the hairstyle. The several applications will be there in Android. For example, Snapchat is one of the best example for augmented reality. Right? For your picture, you can change your hairstyles and you can fix the glasses and you can make the mustache and beard. You can change all the things. That is nothing but real and cover on the digital information. Real world cover on the digital information. Once you want to make over with the help of changing the hair and changing the mustache and adding the beard much more and changing the glasses in the sun, that is nothing but the augmented reality. That is the best example because we are using every day, right, for editing. The Snapchat is one of the best example. The Snapchat. While you are a user in a Snapchat, definitely that is the best example for the augmented reality. You can use that. Then only you can understand easily about that. Actually, that is the best application for the augmented reality. Then, remote operation. What is that actually? It helped to produce the remote operation, enhancing the better productivity and eliminating the actual workplace. Okay, right. So then another thing, recommendation. The AR enhance the better decision making by providing the suggestions and recommendations on the search basis. Maybe that you are buying one particular product. And one more example, lens card. If you are a user in a lens card in this sense. Okay. So the first thing is with the help of the image processing, it is going to detecting our faces. And lens card I am saying about that. Okay. After that, once the detected face is in this, and depending on the face, the product will be suggested. That particular lens card applications. The project will be automatically suggested. For example, it is having the different frames for me, for my face specifications. Okay, face specifications. That time it is recommended many of the frames for my face. And once you are going to wearing, it will be suitable or not. That is the recommendation. That is the recommendation, right? That is the recommendation. Are you guys listening the classes? If you guys are listening the classes, please mention in the comment box, yes Philip. Please mention in the comment box, yes Philip. Okay, try to understand this is not a regular class. So that's why I'm asking about the interaction. Okay, and that's why I'm asking about the interaction. Okay, so if you're interested to interact with me in this, just mention in the comment box. Okay, fine. Yeah. So the recommendation system is the best example. That is the lens card applications. Okay, so that is my personal experience. Lens card application. So try to use that. That is also one of the best example for the augmented reality. So that means the digital information cover over on the real world or digital one or physical one. That is the best example. Okay, so that is also kind of the recommendation. Okay, right. So now what are all the ER applications, Android and also the iOS, okay, iPhones. I will say several applications for the augmented reality. Okay, right. So here I mentioned several applications. Okay, these all are the applications having the augmented reality. Okay, having the augmented reality. Okay, having the augmented reality. Examples, for example, if you are using the Snapchat, that is the best example for the augmented reality. And Facebook, it having the several filters. Okay, right. So now I am going to explaining about the one by one. The first one, Google Lens. So most probably the Google Lens will, it is one of the best example of the augmented reality. Once you using that one in the sense, the Google Lens automatically suggested and recommending the several related products. Okay, right, that is the best example. And second one, IKEA Place. So IKEA in the sense one of the furniture industry. So they are making the one particular applications that will be help to find the best furniture suitable for your hall or rooms. So this is the best example for the augmented reality. You can see this. This is the real world. This is the real world or physical one. We are going to digital information cover on the physical one or real world. So that is augmented reality. That means with the help of the augmented reality, we are going to interact with the help of the digital information cover over on the real world. That is nothing but the augmented reality. So this is the best example. This is the furniture from the IKEA product. From the IKEA product, this particular product is suitable or not for this particular place. Or you can change the location. This will be suitable or not. You can check it actually. You can check it. Okay. So that is the best example for the augmented reality. And the third one, here sneakers try on. So this will be for the suggested products to the person. You can see here, this is product. Okay, this is product. This is nothing but the AR recommendation. Okay, recommendation. So for example, you can choose this one, it is suitable or not. You can choose this one, it is suitable or not. And you can choose this one, this is suitable or not. Okay, right. So like this only you can choose the products for you with the help of augmented reality. Okay, right. And you can see here, you make in the sense this will be for automotive industry, for the showrooms. Okay, so this person is checking it is suitable for here or not, like that. Fixing the location for this particular car. Hope you guys are understood about this concept. While you are seeing this picture, you can understand easily. While you are seeing this picture, you can understand easily, because this digital information, so this is nothing but the digital information. This is the physical one. We are going to check, once you are going to place the digital information through here in the sense, okay, it is good in the sense, we can fix it. Otherwise, we can change the location. Based on this particular application, it will be help to do that. How it can be possible? With the help of the augmented reality. Okay, right. The next one. Yeah, this is Snapchat's Lens Studio. You can see here, this is the physical one and this is the digital one. So that's why I'm saying for making extra beard and mustache and changing the hairstyle and changing the glasses in this one, that is the best example for the augmented reality. Okay, this is the editing software in a Windows. Okay, right. Yes. And one of the best example, location-based AR applications provide the suggestion on the nearby facilities on the user mobile phones. You can see here, nearby facilities for this particular location. Once you are using that particular AR application, that will be showing that nearly, US bank will be there, and ATM will be there, and this McDonald's ATM will be there, US bank will be there. Okay. So here, this particular, showrooms will be there. It will be notified for this particular location. That can be possible with the help of augmented reality. Okay, right. And one more technology will be there. That is mixed reality. These are the applications for the augmented reality. Now we are going to discussing about the mixed reality. In this type of the virtual reality, which is blend the physical and virtual world into the single brace to producing the environmental where physical or digital objectives coexist and interact with the real time. That means we are going to combining the real world and also the virtual world. Then we can communicate with this both particular world in the sense that is nothing but the mixing reality. Okay, right. So yeah. And one more thing, I have to discussing about the metaverse. Maybe that you are hearing about this particular technology. Now the Facebook is investing more amount of the metaverse. So what is the meaning of that? Metaverse. So based on this technology, the metaverse we are going to create. What is the metaverse actually? If you have any idea, guys, do you have any idea about this in the sense? Please mention in the comment box. Yeah, do you have any idea about this in the sense? Please mention in the comment box. Okay, right. So the metaverse is the vision of how the next generation of the internet will operate. Once you are going to entering the 5G, 6G in the sense, that time only it can be possible. Now this 4G will not do anything for that. But the metaverse is a vision of how the next generation of the internet will operate. What does that mean? What is the next generation? The metaverse will be improved the digital environmental where it is possible to move these seamlessly between the work, play, shopping, socializing, creativity in a digital landscape. Everything will be in a digital landscape. It can be possible. For example, in Facebook, you can Facebook investing the more amount for that particular technology. Okay, for that particular technology. Why? In the sense, So you can feel that once you are going to use that Facebook in the sense, that time you are seeing that meta. So meta is the sense, that is the metaverse. Okay, they are connected with that, and they are investing the more money for that particular project. Actually, this metaverse can make the chat. For example, you want to make the conversation and you want to make the video call to your friend in the sense. That means you can make the call by using the virtual world. And that conversation will be for example, your friend will be there in native, you are in Chennai in the sense. That time you can make the conversation and you can interact very nearly with the help of the metaverse. That you can feel in a physical experience, that you can feel in a real time, but it is in a digital world actually. For example, the work, you can make it in a digital world. Place, you can you can play in the digital world. In a, you can feel in a real way. And shopping is also socializing and creativity in a one digital landscape. That is nothing but the metaverse. So that's why I'm saying that is the next generation of the internet will operate. That means the metaverse will be improved, the digital environment where it possible to move the seamlessly between the work, play, shopping, socializing and creativity in a one single digital landscape. Maybe that you had seen in a Hollywood movie. That means once you are going want to chat to your friend in the sense, you can entering into near with them, that can be possible. And make the conversation and make the chat between you and your friend in the sense, you can very closer in a real time with the help of this particular technology. You had an experience in a physical way. Okay, right. Hope you guys are understood about this. I hope you guys are understood about all the concepts of what is VR, what is AR, and what is a metaverse, and what is mixed technology. Hope you guys are understood about this, and hope you guys are enjoyed the session as well. Hope you guys are enjoyed the session. If you guys are really enjoyed the session, means please mention in the comment box. After that, we can leave the this workshop. Okay, if you guys are really enjoyed the session, means please mention in the comment box. Please mention in the comment box. So hope you guys are understood about all the concepts and enjoyed the session as well. In the sense, please mention in the comment box, yes Philip. Yes Philip. Please mention in the comment box, yes Philip. If you guys are really enjoyed the session, means please mention in the comment box. After that, I am going to leave. Okay, right. And get in touch with us guys for explore your knowledge or engage your learning experience with pantechelearning anytime, anywhere and any places. For contact 89255 okay, 33489. The number will be 89255 and website, you can visit our website www.pantechelearning.com. Okay, so our website www.pantechelearning.com, and for your final year projects related to artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, power electronics, embedded system and robotics, these all are the projects here available. If you want to really do the project with us in the sense, please contact 89255 and 484. Okay, so we are providing them final year students projects, and also the courses are available related to the artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, data science, Python programming, advanced Python programming and embedded system, MATLAB. All the courses are available. Okay, so if you want to explore your knowledge, means please get in touch with us. Okay, so our website www.pantechelearning.com. Our website www.pantechelearning.com. So for the final year projects and any queries about your projects, you can contact at any time. So this is our contacts. Okay, right. Any queries, guys? Any queries? Any queries? I'm ready to answer for your question because I need more interaction. You people are not, interacted very well. Okay, fine, no problem. But yes, now only I got, many comments from different people. Yes, okay, yes, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, guys. Any queries? Yeah, most of the people enjoyed the session, I hope, and you learned, some basic knowledge about the augmented reality and also the virtual reality. Attendance pinned in the command box. The attendance link is pinned in the command box. You can find out there. Okay, any queries? For final year projects, we are also doing that. Okay, for AI, image processing, MATLAB, data science, machine learning, deep learning, advanced Python, all the projects are available, and also the power electronics project, robotic projects are available. You can contact at any time. Okay, right. The attendance link is pinned in the command box. Actually, I had seen it is the top of the command box. You can see the link will be there, right? Just a minute, I will check it. It's okay, we'll check it actually. Wait just a minute, the attendance link will be posted. Okay, right. Just a minute. Any queries, guys? Any queries you can ask until the attendance link will come. Any queries? You can ask me in comment box. I will answer for your question. Any queries, guys? Yeah, attendance link will be posted actually. Use the attendance link for the feedback. Any queries, guys? Attendance link. Use this form that is pinned in the command box. Okay, that is pinned in the command box. Any queries, guys? Guys, any queries? Is okay? Get in touch with us, and any queries related projects. Okay, related projects you can contact at any time. 89-255-33489 33489, and you can also visit our website www.pantechelearning.com www.pantechelearning.com. Okay, right. It's okay, and I will share my just a minute. Yeah, this is my Facebook account. You can connect with me at any time. Okay, so you want to connect with me in this particular social media platform, in the sense this is my personal account. Okay, for technical, if you want to, for the technical knowledge, you can, join this particular, personal Facebook ID. So this will be, helpful for, sharing the, any queries related to the technical. So I will, discuss with you in this particular platform. Okay, you want to connect with me. You want to connect with me in a social media in the sense, this is my Facebook account. Okay, Facebook account. Okay, so for the technical queries, I will answer. Okay, for the technical queries, I will answer. Okay, and also we have a one group. Okay, and also we have a one group. So this is our group, image processing group. So this will be, for the technical queries. This particular page will helpful for the technical queries. So if you have any queries, any feedback, any suggestions, any queries related projects in the sense, you can ask this particular platform. This will be, this particular platform I will answer for your technical queries. Okay, you want to connect with me in social media in the sense. So this is the platform to connect with me, and this is also my personal Facebook account. You are also can connect with me in this particular platform. Okay, right. So I will share the link for that Facebook group. Okay, Facebook group, I will share that, and Instagram group, I will share that. So this is Facebook group. This is Facebook group link. You can join there. So if you have any technical queries, you can connect with me at any time, and you can ask the question at any time. I will share the technical knowledge to that particular platform. And this is for the Instagram. This is for the Instagram. Okay. So this is for the Instagram. Instagram for our company profile. Okay, for our company profile. Any queries? It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Thank you so much. Nagaraju. Nona Nagaraju, thank you. Okay, Ritika, thank you. My LinkedIn profile, Philip Bedit AJJ, the same name, Philip Bedit AJJ from pantechelearning. Is okay. Any queries, guys? Any queries? And company LinkedIn profile, I will share the link. You can join there. Okay, right. Now this is the LinkedIn profile of company. Okay guys, any queries? Okay, right. Hope you guys are understood about the concepts very well. Okay, thank you so much guys. Okay, explore your knowledge in a technical way. Explore your knowledge in a technical way. This will be more helpful because we are discussing about the current boom technology. We discussed about the current boom technology and try to learn, try to gain the knowledge related to the technology that will be more helpful for your career. Okay, engage your learning experience with pantechelearning anytime, anywhere and any places, and explore your knowledge with us. Thank you so much guys. Thank you so much, and see you. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye.